Welcome to Science, Health and Healing Encyclopedia of Children's Health Core and Ali Academy. I'm Dr. Majid. Ali, the subject of this article is, what does childhood obesity teach us about the heart? My oxygen model of heart disease, which I published about 20 years ago and described at length in integrative cardiology and chelation therapies in the 6th volume of my 12-volume textbook. This model asserts that at its core, the commonality in all causes and factors which cause heart disease, whether it's myocarditis or heart attacks or heart failure or rhythm problems, is oxygen. Oxygen's dysfunctional signaling, detergent functions, detox functions, ATP energy generation, and cellular repair functions. At the second level, my oxygen model of heart disease predicts that heart disease of all kinds is an inflammatory process. Obesity is inflaming. Nearly all obese people, children, are insulin toxic. You just have to do an insulin test to prove that. Now, insulin in excess is inflaming and fattening, and it damages heart muscle cells as well as the endocells lining the cardiovascular tree. In so many ways, obesity and excess gain weight in childhood support my prediction that obese children will have, with increasing frequency, more and more heart disease at younger and younger age, and the heart disease would be more rapidly progressive unless the issues of insulin toxicity, inflammation in the body caused by obesity can be controlled. I suggest that you also look at a companion article video entitled, "What does HIV virus teach us about heart disease?" Another one, "What does insulin toxicity teach us about heart disease?" What does rheumatoid arthritis in children, juvenile rheumatoid arthritis, teach us about heart disease? You will then begin to see a commonality, and then you will recognize that whatever causes cellular inflammation, molecular inflammation, energetic inflammation, tissue organ inflammation will increase the frequency and the intensity of heart disease. It's really that simple. You know, the great advantage of looking at the intelligent evolutionary design of the human body, nature chose oxygen to drive all aspects of human evolution. This was the eureka moment for me about 40 years ago. And all my oxygen models of various diseases are based on this eureka moment. But it allows us to look at heart disease as a deeper level. We can recognize the idiocy of saying that heart disease is caused by cholesterol. Well, fortunately, most cardiologists don't believe in that nonsense anymore. Most cardiologists now agree that coronary artery stents do not save lives. I have a series entitled "Coronary Stents Do Not Save Lives." There are, I think, 10 segments. You might want to watch that. So coming back to the question, what do childhood obesity teach us about heart disease? That heart disease is an inflammatory process, that obesity is an inflammatory condition, so it is easy to predict that these 40% of New York City children who are overweight or obese at this time in year 2012, most of them regrettably will develop type 2 diabetes, and they will have early heart disease and all the consequences of heart disease. Children's Health Core was funded and founded by Talat, my wife, and myself for the purpose of providing authentic information untainted by corporate deceptions as well as ideological distortions. You can support us. Please visit our website www.kids123.org, and you can support us tell us how you would like to support us. And I hope that you can consider um, my video on reversing heart disease, which also explains at a deeper level. And I also have video seminars on inflammation, which I think you will find very useful. Thank you for joining me, and do join us again soon. Thank you.